That was classic. Freaking classic. Oh, it's still going to be too bright. I got to turn that light on, guys. Hang on just a second.
So what I'm going to do is apply a little cutting fluid, drill out this screw, and then we'll measure the strength of this screw extractor.
I think that will provide me with a little bit more ambient light from that direction. No, I guess not. Let me see. I mean, I gotta.
Unfortunately, the Tiamat didn't provide a measurable.
This is not optimal. I'm watching Project Farm. I don't know if you guys ever watch Project Farm. I am currently uploading a video. If you guys don't watch Project Farm, you probably should. If you're a hillbilly, let's see here. There we go. That might. Does that help at all? A little? I don't have a light really in here. I have that light and then this window. So the bedroom light is right in the middle, and then that doesn't work anymore, so the switch is connected to my neon beer light. I'm gloriously a redneck. I am so hillbilly. So I'm putting up a video for the members right now. I will show you guys something I did though, since I've been editing all day. I made 2 support end tiles, and they are at the bottom of this. Man, I can't wait till that mouse gets here. It's gonna make my life a little bit easier. Intro and support tile, so that you guys can see what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get more good, like I'm trying to bring up the production value a little bit. Like I've said for years that I did not want this to be. So what we got here, we have 2 different support tiles. So this is for the guys that support the channel. I will edit the volume down when I use them. And so I do have to say that this touch bar comes in handy if you're editing videos. Oh crap, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's go back. YouTube temp. Intro support, so there's 2 of them. So there's 2 of them. And right now the only difference is the music. You might have to just use a different card. You may have to just use a different card. I don't know. I have not had anyone else. Well, how am I today? I am fine. How are you, sir? But so I shot a video at like 5:30 this morning, and it definitely did not turn out the way I expected. Hey, what's up, Matt? I shot the video, and then I got to looking at it, and I was like, oh yeah, no, it's good, it's good. And so I did it all in one shot, right? I did one shot, one take, no jump cuts, no nothing. I'm trying to get this set up so this thing will sit on. I'm using my laptop right now as, but the dark. Anyway, so this is what we got. So I'm still editing, and I'm trying to see how long it's gonna take for this video to go up. So anyway, I wanted to do a video exclusive for the premium members, because I've already shot some stuff, but I've been promising the premium members that I was gonna, I mean, granted, I haven't had memberships for very long, but I promised that I would do exclusive content for them. Both K390, excited to get them. I don't know if have we ever talked on the channel? Like, as far as like, is that like your actual name, or is that just a screen name? Because I know I have some people that have screen names and some people that have, maybe we can turn this. Maybe we can turn this whole deal and get less light on that. More light. My daughter did this in preschool. She decided she wanted to be a veterinarian. She couldn't write yet, so they wrote it for her. Screen name. Okay, so have we talked before? Just curious. I'm gonna get David to get me in touch with the guys from Combat Comb Over. Ooh, that's not what I want. That's not what I want. Jacob. Yeah, this isn't much of a live stream. I'm editing and uploading videos. So 55 minutes left, 33% uploaded. what this video is like I said, I had promised, so the premium members, I promised that there'd be some exclusive content that only they could see. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. So, like I was saying, I provided them with some content for all members. Everyone that pays gets early access, but there's going to be premium content that, like the guys that pay $14 a month, I'm going to give them something special. So they get the sharpening tutorial, the full sharpening tutorial that I'm currently working on, but I wanted to get something up for them. So since David Horstman from Hiking with a Viking let me use his use his Roxy 4, his Wii Roxy 4 that he picked up at Portland, I just decided it would be cool just to do a spa treatment on that knife. There we go, tip that down. I decided to do a spa treatment on a knife and shoot a video of it, but that was after I had already shot a video for them about this, the Wii Penguin. And I did the same thing because I wanted to clean it all up so that I would have a fresh, clean knife with no gunk. What's up, Luke? With no gunk and stuff on it and in it to maybe make it feel gritty, which it kind of did. I'd carried it a good bit. And so I took this knife apart and I did a spa treatment on it, and I got ready and I was doing the edit on a video, and I was like, yeah, I'll figure out how to do an end tile where it's like the credit tile at the end and put music to it. And more than half of the video was completely out of focus. I zoomed in and zoomed out a couple times showing stuff, and it just never, like I zoomed back in one time and it just never focused again. And so I had to scrap that after I'd spent 18 minutes shooting it, just the raw footage, and I was going to do the edit, and I was like, fuck. And I'd already spent like a good half hour starting to do edit, like at the beginning, and starting to edit audio, and then got to that point. I was like, are you serious? It's out of focus. So at 8 o'clock this morning, I shot a second video, and it is currently 10 minutes of 4, and I'm finally putting that video up. So guys, that's why we have memberships. That's why I have people that pay to support the channel. I've literally spent the entire day just doing one video. There's people that spend days. But yeah, so there's a tile now for the guys that support, because they've earned it. Just wish it was easier. But now those are done. So the big thing is there was stuff that I edited and figured out how to do today. A lot of it was playing around trying to figure out exactly what I had to do to, you know, how to taper off and fade out the music and stuff like that. So as far as like, am I still going to be shooting videos in my kitchen in a dirty t-shirt? Yeah. But as far as like when I talk production quality, that's what I'm talking about, like audio. And if you guys have not seen Nico's video yet, the majority of you. I did a lot of music editing and things like that, and adding in music in the background, adding in backgrounds and things like that I typically don't do, and doing editing and transitioning with no deviation. Usually you see a transition where you see it like fades out, it comes back. Well, I did a no break edit from speed and sound right back in where basically it ends. The music ends, the video slows down, it's seamless. I did a seamless edit, what do they call it? Seamless transition. So I'm teaching myself these things so that I can actually have videos that look cool, because people are paying me to do it now. Before, I mean, really, Patreon, it never really worked. I couldn't do anything special for the Patreons. I really wish, I apologize to everyone that's a Patreon. I wish that Patreon did not suck so bad. It is not for lack of wanting to that I did not do those things. So I am going to go send a message to all my Patreons and say I would greatly appreciate if you would terminate your current Patreon membership that's not doing anything for you, and go to the YouTube channel and just join. And I mean, you can't pick your own tier. There's 2 tiers, but like, say they're out for delivery. Yeah, I'll imagine I'll see something here. It's like 4 o'clock. So did you send them UPS, FedEx? How'd you send them? How'd you send them? I'm breaking my USPS? Okay, cool. Then my does it require a signature? Just curious. Okay. I'm breaking my rules. I actually am drinking a glass of whiskey. It's been a rough day. I'm gonna have a glass of whiskey. I apologize. I said I wasn't gonna drink on videos anymore because it does. Okay, cool. Then he'll just drop it in the box. I have a box out there for him to drop stuff in. As long as it doesn't require signature, he just drops them for me. I'm gonna tell you right now. I have never had a package that got lost by USPS that was not 50% to 100%. We're gonna say 75 to 100% the sender's fault. The people that my customer. There's a lot of times that things getting lost, and I've only lost 3 knives in the last 3 years. Nope. I take that back, 4. I had a Sebenza that came and got misdelivered to, FedEx is garbage, so is UPS. If you're sending me something UPS, I'm probably not gonna get it. FedEx either. FedEx delivered my daughter's phone, $1,000 fucking cellular phone, to a house that the number didn't even look close. Way over. My wife had to go look for it. Yeah, wrong. So we had a brand new postal driver. This is USPS, and he delivered to the wrong address in our housing area. He put it in the wrong box, and when he went back, they swore that they never got it, but it shows that somebody signed for it at that address, right? Because it required a signature. No, we never got it. Sebenza 21. The guy had insured it. That's why there was required a signature. But it's really hard to get that money. The second one got left in front of my house after I had told the postal workers not to leave packages in front of my house. I said, slide it under the gate. Well, same thing. Substitute. The guy that always delivers my mail, 99% of the time, never a problem. The other ones that I have lost, so that was 2. I had 2 that came that required signature, and then they were supposed to go to the back to the post office. Nope. They never went back to the post office. They weren't on the truck. They were gone. It said that my package was being redelivered to the post office. I could pick it up there. When I went to go pick it up, they're like, it's not here. Should be on the truck then. And we'll get a hold of him and we'll do a redelivery. And I was like, okay. 2 days pass, nothing. I get a hold of him. I was like, where's my package, guys? This guy put a $400 knife in the mail. And they're like, we don't know where it's at. And so he had to do it. And then it's always when you guys require a signature. I've never had an issue with anything that the postman can just drop under my gate into my yard. Never once. UPS will leave $1,000 for the shit sit right out here where everybody can see. I live in a shit neighborhood. So guys, once again, if you guys are sending me stuff, definitely don't. It's actually better for you guys not to insure it. So I'll tell people, because like right now I'm home, but like when I go back to work, I won't be anybody here. What is going on, sir? So no, I was going to just kind of keep it under my hat until I got the chance to tell you, but considering I did not get the video shot today, and we'll do it tomorrow. Let me turn this off. There's no need for that to be on if I'm talking to you guys. This is a QSP Penguin. Nice little knife. You might have seen it on my Instagram. It has the jeans micarta. So I was asking Mr. David, I was like, hey, where do these knives need to go to? He's like, nowhere special. Do you want to just keep them? And I was like, what? He goes, yeah, you want to keep them? I was like, I would love to keep one and do one as a giveaway if you're cool with it. So this is the one that I did all the testing with. And I have one that is basically brand new. I will sharpen, and I'm going to give it away. So I got 2 of these, one for you guys and one for me. And I'm keeping this one because I really do like this knife. I really like this knife. I like sheep's foot. It's pretty comfortable. It's a nice little easy use. knife that's going to come in handy. I'm not a big fan of liner locks, but considering I'm not paying for it, you can't beat the price. So hang on a second, I'll go get the other one. You'll see what's going to be a giveaway. Now we have to finish David's giveaway first. So if you guys have not went to the Hiking with a Viking giveaway, you need to go find that. It's a D2. It's in D2. If you have not found that video and went and entered the giveaway, you probably should just go into that video and drop a like, or not like, drop a comment and then go to David's channel and follow it. Last time I looked, I think he was like at 120. So we're going to probably still give it away because that's like 40 subscribers that we've gotten him in just a few days, basically. So we're probably still going to give it away. I have another giveaway that I'm going to run just as a giveaway. Just as a giveaway. I forget which one it was. I forget what I was... Oh! Yes, the 511. The 511 is just going to be a regular giveaway. It's not going to be a like to giveaway. The Penguin is probably going to be a like to giveaway. It's a lot nicer knife. And then I have a couple things that are going to be giveaway just for premium members and paying members. Well, we'll have to think about that one. I'm not sure the legalities of how I can do that. If I do a giveaway and I make it for the premium tier, if I make that video for the premium tier, then I haven't violated anything. So I have stuff I'm going to give away to everyone, and then I have stuff that I'm going to give away to just the premium guys because, you know, it's just the way it is. I think, I no longer have the case. I'm kind of upset. That rangefinder that I have no longer has a case. It had a hard case. I've looked everywhere, and I cannot seem to find it. Whoa! Luke! Look at you! Luke gets a shout out. Thanks, Luke. Now I gotta go edit that video. Luke, I need you to send me your full name. Fuck! Thank you, sir. It's LH, Luke H. Do you want me to just mark it as Luke H? That's what it is, right? Luke H. Guys, I was sitting here last night. I was talking with David Horseman. No, I did. I'll show you what I did. We'll close out of this. I'm uploading a video, and this is the first video. Where's the thing? There it is. I shot a I shot a support tile for the folks that have been supporting the channel, the members. So this is for you. I'm gonna have to put you in, and I can do that right now. So let's see here. It's this one. So you can see. Let's start it over. So you get this. So I taught myself how to do this today and transition the music. Yeah, I know. But, wrong button. I almost shut off the live feed. No, here's the thing. It's in the, I have really found that I like using iMovie because it's all in one place. It's all native. It didn't cost me anything. I did buy some upgraded stuff and drop in some after, stuff, but how's the internet adventure been working out? There's a while the internet is sketchy. So right now we're on my Wi-Fi. When we got my daughter a phone line, we talked to the AT&T representative, and they're like, okay, for you to get this phone for free, which is that would have been the big price. They're like, we have to do, yeah, just send me an email, Luke. So when we got my daughter's phone, we went through all the stuff. She's like, look, right now, it's Valentine's Day. We have a free iPhone 11, I think she has, or 10. My daughter has an iPhone 10. Or 11, I don't remember. At any rate, so my daughter got a brand new phone. And we got the phone she wanted, and it was free. That's the phone she wanted, and that was the one they had for free for Valentine's Day. And so when we did that, the caveat was we had to change to a unlimited data plan, which we needed to do anyway because I was eating through our data, and then they weren't charging extra, but they were like, I basically had like no speed. Like you would like, it was like, you couldn't do anything. So with that, and then they realized that I had never started my military discount with AT&T. I've been paying 25% too much for a very long time. And so we took care of that. And what happened was my bill was $149 a month. Got my daughter a new line, switched to a unlimited data plan, added in 2 new discounts that I didn't realize I qualified for, and my bill went from $149 to $147. So when I did that, now I have unlimited data. So if I'm in the kitchen, there's a lot of times I just turn the Wi-Fi off and I just use my data because it doesn't cost me anything. So if you see me and I'm in my kitchen and I'm live feeding, I'm using data. So there is my solution, and it's worked out pretty well. Guys, I'm wearing the oldest shirt I own. I have had this shirt since, now I have one shirt that's older. I do have one shirt that's older that I bought while I was in high school. I bought this shirt the first trip that my wife and I made to the United States together. Jesus. We'd been married for a year. So the first time we came to the United States together, first time she met my mother, all of that, I bought this shirt. The wife and I have been married for damn near 19 years. This is still like my favorite shirt. It's so comfortable. Like, and it's just falling apart. You know when you have that shirt that's like super fucking thin and comfortable, it's just like, it's as comfortable as it's going to get, then it starts to fall apart. It's like cowboy boots. Once they get as comfortable as a pair of cowboy boots will ever get, then you gotta throw them away. AT&T does. I looked at it. The only thing that changes is, depending. I didn't get I did the tier that the wireless plan that I got for unlimited data was LTE, but I have to deal with networks slowing down. So it was a little bit more expensive, but it wasn't their top tier. Wife keeps threatening to toss what? Yeah, my wife won't throw this shirt away. She knows. It's just going to come apart in a wash one day. I know it is. Guys, I am trying to just do this as a mental note to condition you guys. 16 people here, only 5 likes. That's what gets the videos shared. And on these live feeds where I get a lot of traffic, that's what helps the rest of it. It gets the channel shared, not the videos. The channel interactions and click through and all that, the likes help the channel and the video. So the more the video gets shared, the more the channel gets shared, and therefore we get a larger community. Because I got news for you guys. You don't have to make a comment if you don't want to. It makes it a lot more fun when we talk in these. Guys, I have a neon beer sign hanging in my fucking bedroom. You believe that? No, that's fine. I just I'm trying to do that mental thing. Like, if there's a channel I follow and I go into a live feed and I've been there for more than 2 minutes, I'm probably dropping a like. I like everything that Bird and Frankie does. They do. I have a lot of subscribers because Bird and Frankie did a giveaway on their channel. Same thing I was trying to do with David's stuff, and people lost their minds about, giveaways shouldn't have strings attached. I was like, Bird and Frankie did the exact same thing I'm doing on my channel. Nothing much, Taz. Hey, guess what? Guess what just showed back up at my house that has been lost in the mail system for months? That roller lock, that rocker lock knife that you won, that I sent, it came back. It's here. I was like, what the fuck is this? And I opened it. I saw it and I was like, no way. And I opened the package up and it was just beat the fuck up. It's been lost in the mail, Taz, for months. You won a giveaway a long time ago, and I fucking sent it off to you in Tasmania, and it just showed back up. I want to say it showed up Friday or Saturday. I haven't seen you, any activity from you. So when you guys get all settled, and find a new place, let me know, and I will get it. I think it just got lost in the mail somewhere. Yeah, I think it just got lost in the mail somewhere, and it just got undeliverable. It was pretty fun. It's okay. It was in a small flat rate box, but everything else, like the box, was fucking wrecked. Cool. Well, we'll get it figured out. We will get it figured out because I shipped it to you. I don't think I charged you any shipping. I was just gonna send it to you in Tasmania. So if you want to, this time we'll get around to it, and I will get you some. Yeah, no, I'll get you. I'll get with you, and you can get me some shipping money. I'll figure out how much it costs. I'll just look at it. Flat rate, small flat rate box to Tasmania. I can probably figure it out online. I'll just let you know what it is. And then I've got to get a hold of Charles Anderson. I have a box of his stuff. He bought some knives from me and then told me to hold on to them because he had to. Yeah, we'll get it figured out. I'll get with you after this on Instagram. So I have a whole box of stuff for Charles Anderson in Sweden. He bought some knives for me, and he said he had to get special permission to have them and to hold off. And it's been months, and I haven't heard from him. And I was like, I don't know. Let me figure this out. Like, I'll get with him because he was going to pay me shipping and stuff too. Hey, Michael, what's up? It's Michael Phillips, not Michael Phelps. Phillips. He lives. He used to live right in this neighborhood. So yeah, that's basically what's been going on. I've been doing a lot of editing all day. I've made a horrible mess in my bedroom. I'm just sitting here because, like, when I get frustrated, like I get antsy and I start playing with stuff. So I've got like fucking 8 knives out. I'm like looking at stuff and I'm like waiting for stuff. I'm like, oh, it's not working. I take a break. I play with something and I'm looking at this knife because I got to do a video about it. I'm trying to think how I'm gonna compare it. I do have a comparison for it. Really, really like this. Oh, hang on, guys. I'll go get the other one so you can see what it looks like. Don't go anywhere. Sorry. How many people would we lose? Like I told nobody to go anywhere and like 12 people left. Nope, 18 people here. So this is the one that's going as the giveaway. This is the QSP Penguin that they gave me to carry. And now this is also in micarta, and I think it's an attractive. Let me get some light on that. I'll turn this around for you. So it's in a brown canvas micarta, I think. Let me see. Yeah, you guys aren't going to get to see the color too well. Let's get that. I'll open the curtains. Maybe we get some natural light on it. So I did not do anything with this knife. This knife is pretty much brand new. It's just got some fingerprints on it. This is the giveaway that I will be doing from QSP. So QSP gave me 2. I used one. Yeah, it isn't. They are nice. I will sharpen this before I send it off. But yeah, QSP. It comes with, I mean, like they even to the point where, guys, like there is specs and everything on this, like the length, the thumb studs, the D2 blade. Talks about the thickness, the overall size. I mean, it has got like a full rendering drawing, and then it has the 2 times. So these are the little cards that come with it. You guys are going to be surprised when I tell you how much these actually cost. And I don't mean like, holy crap, I can't believe he's giving that away on a channel. Like, I know, as I know, I do agree with some of the things that Steve said in his video about Chinese manufacturing. However, at the point where I can get a knife for the price point of this, for the quality that I'm getting, I'm sorry. I can't justify spending it as much as I want to buy American. I can't justify paying more and getting less. $29. That is a fucking sore dick deal, guys. $29. Jeans micarta. That is denim micarta that they make themselves, I would imagine, because it's really hard to find denim micarta. I get it. I want to support American companies. I really do. But right now, most of the knife companies in the United States, with some obvious exceptions, Chris Reeve Knives, Medford Knives, Prince Customs, Microtech, help me out, Koenig, you know, those are good companies. They really are. And their knives are pushing the $500-600 envelope on a lot of them, sometimes more, especially if you're talking about Prince Customs. But they're worth it. Guys, I wouldn't, Three Rivers, another one, Bark River Knives, those are great American-made companies. And I love, guys, I have a video that I want to do about, fuck ZT. Sorry. I'm not a fan of ZT. For the price you get, what you get out of it, like I've had way too many ZTs come in that are just garbage. Fucking lock failures, stuff like that. And I'm not a big like, hey, like the back stuff. Beg Knives, yeah, Mattia Brani Cutlery. They're actual knives. Bark River Knives are great. Hey, another member. Bro, I hate to admit this. I can't remember your actual name. All I remember is your handle. Like it's been so long. Like I've got so many subscribers that I actually forgot your name and I apologize. I'm usually really good about remembering my customers' actual names. So yeah, like those companies are just killing it and they're expensive and they're worth it. They really are. Like 5 years later, I did a video about how much I love my Microtech. You know what you would not see me doing a video about? A millet, because it wouldn't still be in my case. I'd get it, and the honeymoon period, that's why I like doing videos after like 2-3 weeks. I like having something here for a couple weeks, so I can yeah, because the honeymoon wears off. That's when you start seeing things with the knife that you wouldn't have seen because it's new and it's cool. And so these guys that do video reviews, and you see them do the review after only having the knife, yeah, okay, Ryan. Oh, sorry. Anyway, it's Ryan. These guys that do a video that I've had, the knife came in 2 days ago, I really like, this doesn't get you anywhere. That's like working for a new company and then doing a testimonial. Of course you're happy, you just started. Give it a year. Are you still happy at that job? Probably fucking not. So same thing. So I've had this knife for about 2 weeks. And I'm not seeing a lot wrong with it. So I forget where I was going with this, but at any rate, so I get these knives in and I do this stuff, but like the quality, I was talking about Chinese manufacturing. I can't say that. Like a millet would come in 2 weeks later, I'd be like, fuck, I hate this thing. I get millets in now, I have it for a day, I'm like, wow, that's really attractive. And then the millet torrent, never have I had one come in that was good. I'm sorry. Really thick blade stock, really thick blade grind, poorly ground, and never are they ever centered, ever. So why would I pay that much when I can get it better for cheap? Yes, I want to support American made, but American manufacturing has got to step their game up. And his thing was like, well, it's going to cost them more because they have to pay. Yeah, I get it. That's why I'm willing to pay $400 or $500 for a Microtech. But $400 or $500 for Microtech, I'm getting quality that I'm seeing. I don't like anything from Millet. I'm seeing quality from companies, American companies. I'm willing to pay more. I'll pay $400 or $500 for an American-made knife that's quality. But if you're going to try and sell me a $400 or $500 knife like a Millet Torrent, that's just, in my opinion, hot trash, then no. I will go to another company and get it done. Medford. Medford's knives are great, American-made. I'll get behind that all day and twice on Sunday. Good product. Is it more expensive? Yeah, I get it. We got a government that gets involved with wages, and people have to have a minimum wage. Have to have a minimum wage. I get it. I'm willing to pay more. But it better be of commensurate quality. I will pay more for an American-made product that's as good as a cheaper foreign-made product, as long as it's as good or better. DSK, fuck, thank you, Dan Sullivan. I know Dan. I talked to Dan. Dan shared my giveaway video for Hiking with a Viking. But like, you see what I'm saying? Like, I will pay more for an American-made product if it's good. I don't want to hear these excuses. Oh, well, they have to charge more for an American-made product, and of course their quality is not going to be as good. Then fuck off. Find a different job. Find a different business. If you're trying to charge what the big boys are charging, if you're trying to run with the big dogs, as far as price range, your quality better be there too. You see what I'm saying? Like, do you get where I'm coming from? And I don't necessarily agree with his thing about supporting, oh, you're just supporting communism. Okay, if you buy a knife directly from WE's website, yes, I would agree there. But if you are, as me as an American designer, with a knife being released by WE, and then going to the to a vendor, if those knives are going to a vendor to be sold, an American-based vendor such as Blade HQ, Knife Center, you're still supporting. He's like, oh, if you're buying Chinese knives, you're not supporting your local economy. Yeah, you still are, if you buy them through American vendors, or, you know, it's one of these things where, thanks, David. It's one of these things where, like, okay, I've supported an American designer who's then going to support the local economy. I'm supporting an American-based business that's doing sales online, and I'm supporting what's probably going to wind up be secondary market for people that are going to buy something and then probably sell it on a secondary market stateside. So yes, he's right about some things, but I don't 100% agree with his take on how it affects local economy. I still think that if you, as an American designer, get a knife made in Japan and or China or Korea or Taiwan, and you sell that, because I don't hear people screaming and hollering about knives getting made in Taiwan. I take those knives and I sell them to an American retailer or a vendor, or they're on shelves in stores. That money is going to those vendors to then be turned around and to increase paying for American employees, paying for a storage space in an American warehouse, all those things. So I get it. He wants to be the support American and fuck China thing. But I don't think he's really looking at it, because I don't see anybody saying that Boeing 747 that they're flying on, that they won't fly on it, because 99% of every component of that plane was made in China and then it was assembled somewhere else. I don't see people complaining about that. I don't see people giving up their smartphones. I don't see people giving up their computers and their TVs. And 99% of the stuff that they buy, I don't hear people complaining about like their Ford truck that's built in Mexico. You know, what I hear is like just in the knife community. Oh, no, but you know what? Can't do that anymore. It's no longer a local economy. It's too late. It's too far past that. It's a global economy. I get it. Some people don't want to support communist countries. I really don't either. I spent my entire adult life doing freedom of operations off the coast of Korea, North Korea, things like that. I want to get rid of the communist regimes, but I also realize it is what it is, man. If I'm going to buy something, I can get quality for cheap, with some obvious exceptions. I didn't even make this knife anymore. So the last time I saw a price on them, they were, well, let's look it up. Let's see, do they even still make it? Yeah, Brian had to come to realization. So Brian had to come to realization he cannot support himself doing it all by himself. I disagree. I think we're too far out on this stuff coming back. Like I said, I will support an American company if the quality's there. I'll even pay more. But it's these ones that just rest on their, well, we're an American-made company. No, I don't care. You're an American-made company, and if you're not making good quality products, I'm not buying them. I'll buy from China, where I can get it. You know, like I said, case knives. I'll buy a case knife every day. I'll buy case knives every day, twice on Sunday. Quality's there. They're good knives. They're American-made. Bradford, Pennsylvania. Not far from where I live in Ohio. But if you're an American company that turns out crap, well, then I'm sorry. You need to stop. Find something else to do. Let's look at. Hang on a second. Move you guys. You're blocking my typing. Microtech DOC. OC. Let's see. Description Microtech DOC. Blade HQ. They might still be in stock some places. Let's see. I don't know. I don't know if they even still make them anymore. It's out of stock. $374. $374, and I think that's right about what I paid for it when I first got mine. Yep. Manual action folder. God, it's a good looking knife. It really is, guys. It's a good looking piece of metal. It really, really is. And mine, after I did red on it, even more striking. So, let's see. Yeah, they're not in stock. They are. Yeah, that's what I was saying. If it's equal quality, I pay more. I will pay more for an American-made product. But the fact is that the majority of these companies, it's not. Except, like I said, DSK, and DSK is not like production knives. Those are full custom knives. I mean, they're all handmade, so of course they're going to be, you know, custom. Microtech, Case. Prince Customs is more, he uses CNC a lot. I mean, that's all he uses, CNC. Grimsmo Brothers, that's American made, North America. I mean, it's still American made. Yeah, like all those companies we talked about, yeah. But then there's the ones that just don't. Who, Dan does? I was not aware of that. I mean, like I said, Brian Nadeau figured it out. And then, like, I don't hear anybody complaining about the fact that none of these cold steels are made in America, but I don't hear anybody complaining about that. They complain about WE and RIAT and all those. Way more money goes into cold steels than goes into WE knives. I'm telling you that right now. Way more money gets into these knives. These aren't made in America. These aren't. Spartan, that's the one I was thinking of. Spartan Blade Works. Those guys are great. I met those guys. Scorpion 6 Knives. He's a veteran. Ed Cope. He's a veteran. Ed Cope Knives. I don't know where Ed had his manufacturing ones done. I think the ones he had done were American. But yeah, like, I don't, like, everybody's complaining about, like, WE knives and like, all RIAT. And that's American company. And every one of their knives is made overseas. ZT, you know why I don't consider it ZT? I'm not even going to fucking mention ZT, not just because I don't like ZT. ZT is not really an American company. ZT is an American extension of Kai, which is a Japanese company. If you live in Japan, if you bought something and it's made out of metal, or you're using something to maintenance said metal, it was made by Kai. Kitchen sinks, knives, stovetops, pots and pans, sharpening stones. 90% of the sharpening stones you're going to find in Japan, the good ones anyway, are made by Kai or one of its subsidiaries. ZT, Kai of America, is a branch of a Japanese company. Sony of America. It's still Sony. It's still a Japanese company. I didn't want to get on a tirade about it, but, you know, I want American manufacturing to step back up and bring it up. I want these companies, like when I bitch and complain about stuff, 90% of the time it's because I really, really liked those companies before. I used to love Benchmade. I had Benchmade knives. Gerber I used to love Gerber. I haven't seen a good Gerber in a long time. Well, that's because they only had. I stopped buying when I found out cold steels were made elsewhere. Very disappointing. Nitrimes. Yeah, I was gonna say here. That's the thing. Alpha Boss. Is it only knives? This is where I get upset because this is the only place that you hear this. Like I said, those planes that fly over my house to go to the airport, 90 to 99% of the components of that plane were made in China. Your car was made in Mexico or Germany. Your refrigerator was made in Korea. Your phone was made in China or Korea. Your computer was probably made in China. Your watch, Switzerland, all these other things. I don't hear the complaints in any of those other industries. It's only in knives. It's only in the knife industry that I hear people that complain about this. And I was like, so you're going to tell me to buy American, buy American, buy American while you're sitting there with you need to get off of my feed. Hi, user from channel. Goodbye, cam girl Brittany. No, he makes customs. He makes customs right in. That was his first production one. He makes that custom one right there in. He came up with that design in house up at Mattia Brani Cutlery in Petaluma. If you buy one of their knives, you can buy that same knife as a custom in the factory there in Petaluma. They did a Kickstarter to get a larger number of them out as a production. So no, that is not his first kitchen knife. It's his American knife design, yes. But he's been making those in-house, right? I make these in-house. I make the custom versions of these in-house. This is made in China. You know why I made it in China? Because I couldn't afford American manufacturing. So that's not a true statement, Alpha Boss. I'm sorry. I don't want to sound like a dick, but I do know Mattia and Mark and yeah, they make all their customs in house. Those kitchen knives that you're seeing, Mattia's been making kitchen knives for a while. Mark Begg's been making kitchen knives and cutlery and stuff in their shop as Begg Knives and Mattia Barani Cutlery. They share a shop. Here's the thing. You can't make money selling one knife at a time. You can't. I couldn't make any money doing it. I didn't even make back what I was into these knives when I was making them. You can't sell one knife at a time. So what you do is you find a way to get some passive income. I license to design. I get 5% per unit. We're not getting into how many units and things like that. But the thing is, for you to be able to focus and do other things, okay, I want to make another. How many do you think I could pump out? Not many. The flip side is I could have gotten the OEM done and sold them myself. Right? I could have found a way. I could have went the route of get this made. Everything comes to me in parts. I put everything together. I assemble it. I do the final sharpening. I do the final finishing, and I put it together. And then I can say that I've put more than 50% of the total value of that knife in, and now I can say it's American made. It doesn't matter where I had all the machining done. It's perfectly legal to do that. So Alpha Boss, as I say to people in Reddit when they complain about things like that, I was like, it was 100% in the write-up. It was in the copy. Not to be a smartass. It was 100% in the copy of that Kickstarter. What it was going to be. It was the first American blade design. So, but no, I could have done OEM on this, but then I would have had to take the time to sell all the units. I don't have that kind of time. I can't focus on anything else. If I am trying to pump these out, I can't focus on any new designs. I have 2 designs that are coming out this year. You know why? Because I was able to step away from this, say, okay, I'm licensing this to you. You guys just pay me royalties. I'm going to focus on making some other stuff. And so I was able to do that. I can't afford a lot of the OEM prices that places here in the States want to pay. So these were the people. Yeah, Mattia, get in touch with me. I'll get you in touch with Mattia. I talked to Mattia. I haven't talked to him in a few months. I need to start talking to him because after this all ends, I'm going up to Petaluma to film a video there. But yeah, these are just the things that, like, the knife industry is so weird about this. Like, my whole house was fucking assembled, like, all the parts that are in this house, all the stuff that's in my house, I would, whether it says American made on it or not, is irrelevant, which is where I'm getting to on this. If you have something that is made in America, unless you say 100% made and manufactured in the United States, then legally you can get away with saying, I don't do folders. I'm a fixed blade guy. Most of my, I may come up with a folder, but the fact is that I see a fixed blade as being so much more useful for the things that my designs are for than a folding knife ever could be. All of these things that go into stuff, if you say I take a product, this knife, and it comes all in pieces. I have the blade, the screws are in a bag, the barrels are in a bag, the handles are in a bag, none of the soft loops or any of this stuff is attached to it, and it's all separate parts, and I put that together, and it takes me 15 minutes to put that knife together. But if I can say that more than 50% of the overall value of that knife was done by me with finishing, sharpening, all that stuff, it comes just, and I grind the edge on, or if I do a refinish sharpening, as long as I have more than 50% of the overall value of that item came from me here in the States, I can basically have all of it made in Japan and just assemble it here. And it's an American made product. It's the law. And people are like, that's bullshit. You can't fucking do that. Like, they jumped all over, one of the knife makers, fuck, I can't think of his name now. Browse, Jason Browse. And I like Jason, he's a good guy. His stuff was listed as made in America. Yeah. It was assembled here. Well, that's fucking bullshit. Well, your car, a lot of your other stuff. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I mean, I couldn't afford to get it done anywhere else. You guys wanted the knife to come out. Well, that's the only way to get it out. I mean, seriously, there's a lot of places that, like, all of the components of their stuff. I'm trying to find my Swiss Army knife. I just ordered another one because I lost the fucking one. Now I've got 3 or 4, and I can't find any of there. It is. I mean, there's so many places that do that, and people are fine with it. They're fine with it until it's something that's a hobby. People are fine with their stuff being like that till it's one of their hobbies. You gotta admit, knives are a hobby. I do have to admit, I got a case with $10,000 worth of knives in it. I don't need those. I need one good knife. Really, you need one good knife. Do I need? What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times 4. Trying to get this. But like I said, I 100% agree. I want to support American-made manufacturing. Why do you think there's so much stuff that I talk about from the guys over at Fiberlight Fire Starters? Speaking of which, guys, I haven't done a video about it yet, but this is a necklace that Justin sent me with a whistle in the back. And it's a ferro rod. It's just a little ferro rod that goes around your neck with an ambidextrous striker. It's right there. I love their stuff. They sent me a thing of beard oil. I gotta get a hold of the guys at Combat Comb Over and figure out their availability to maybe do a phone conversation or maybe a FaceTime that I can record and post it up because I want to talk to them about their products. Combat Comb Over is it's an Army, it's all veteran owned and operated. Fiberlight fire starters. If you guys watch my Instagram, I did a slow-mo striking this in the dark to put it up. This is a full-size ferro rod that they sent me. I got Fiberlight fire starter kits I'm trying to give away. If that over, oh guys, yeah, you should go over if you haven't done it. Like I said, if you have not done it yet, go over and find the Hiking with a Viking giveaway. Follow David's chance. Fiberlight is owned and operated. Ex-Marines Justin and John, owned and operated up in Oregon. So is Combat Comb Over. I got my Fiberlight fire starter kit here, right here. The full Fiberlight fire starter kit is right here with all the kindling and all the stuff is in here. So, yeah, I support American manufacturing. You said to the Viking man, yeah. So I'm doing a giveaway to support his channel, trying to get him more. Okay, so I say 20. A lot of people disagree with me when I say 20 CV. But if you have any doubts about it, go watch Outer Limitless, The Outer Limitless. Go watch his video of the torture that he put my stonefish through. So guys, I'm trying to see here. That video is almost done. So that means that I have to go in and do the last little bit of stuff. So I'm gonna get off of here. It's been an hour. I didn't intend to be on here for an hour with you guys, but you know, hey, afternoon content for you guys. I am going to do, somebody said they wanted to see a beard care video. I don't know about that. We'll talk about that later in the future. I don't take care of my beard quite as well as I probably should. The Outer Limitless. Eric Outer did a really, really good hard use of my stonefish. That knife came back. No, it didn't. So yeah, I'm gonna finish getting editing done. You guys that are members, premium members, will see a video go up tonight. So Luke, you'll see that, and I'm going to go in right now and edit. Know what? No what? Alpha Boss, know what? I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Something's happening. What's happening? Did I miss something? No. Anyway, Eric Outer really put the beard. Oh, no beard care. I mean, I put it up and people asked about it. I'd like to see a beard care video. And I was like, you know, well, I guess what? Maybe Maybe I'll make that premium content so you don't have to see it. Or are you still active and you just can't have a beard? Well, you can like it. I'm just saying I don't, one, consider them an American company. I really don't. They really are not. And I have not handled a good Kershaw. And everybody, here's the thing too. So Kershaw is the Kershaw and ZT. It's the same company, right? Everybody's on them, all over them about, oh, it's American-made knives. Go look real hard. You may find that there are a lot of Kershaws that are not made in the States. That doesn't bother me. The best Spydercos I've ever had were always made in Seki City. The best cold steel fixed blades I had were made in Seki City, Japan. The best cold steel folding knives I had were made in Seki City, Japan. I can't honestly say that anymore, though. A lot of the cold steels that have come in, and I've been holding off putting assembled in America by an American company. I'm just saying that I do not consider Kai an American company. I consider them the American branch or representation of a Japanese company, just like Sony of America and all that stuff. Sony is still a Japanese company. Sony of America, well, that's just because they have Toyota of America. It's still Toyota. You can tell me that that's an American car or an American company, Toyota of America? It's not. It's still a Japanese company. So anyway, it's been an hour. I'll get this video up. So like I said, Luke, you're gonna see this video. I don't know what yours is. I can probably check quick. No, I can't. Jeremy, I can't remember what yours is. So I can't remember if you're basic tier. You might not see the video that I just put up. At any rate, I got to go in and add Luke to the title. That's what I'm gonna have to do this every time, I think. Yeah. Anyway, guys, you guys take it easy. This is I'm scatterbrained. I had a headache earlier today too. Plus, like I said, I've been doing this. I have been doing YouTube stuff since 5 o'clock this morning, and it's almost 5 o'clock now. So, if Chunky like my nachos, yeah. Let's see, yeah. Watch for it, guys. This video will be coming up. So I will talk to y'all later. Oh yeah, I know. I'm gonna go do stuff. I want to not be looking at this computer. I had a headache today. I took some migraine medicine, and that's why it makes it hard for me to focus and get the words that I want. So, but yeah, I had to take some because I had like from my left ear to it was like straight through from my left ear into my left eye, and then up and down the middle into the back of my head right here. Just like that was the course. It was like, and it would just go in like, just throb like that for 30, 40 seconds and then stop. And then it just felt like somebody was sticking a knife in my head. So, all right, guys, take it easy. I'll see you.